Hey tubers, we're back in the car. So yesterday, if you were watching, I made a little center console for my cups and something else which is arriving today. But the other thing that I need to make for this car is somewhere to put my phone. Not this phone, that phone, that phone. I only use this phone for, dropping. Now, I use this phone in the garage. But it'll give you an idea. I'll show you what I'm planning with that phone. Oh, you get the idea. So in a perfect world, you would use something like this. These ones are actually pretty good until you drop them and then the base gets covered in fluff and it doesn't stick. Old cars like this, you just don't have enough surface to mount something like this. So that's not going to work. And there's no vents to do a clippy in thing. There is, however, that hole. So let me show you what I'm planning with bits from this. Join me in the garage. So I'm going to experiment with this one because it's kind of broken, and if it works I'll actually buy a new one because I need a new sucker part for the truck, but I'm going to use the other part for Bugsy. So I'll give you a close-up, show you what I'm planning with this. So basically your phone would clip in, there's a magic button at the back. It's supposed to retract both sides of this, but as I say, it's a wee bit broken. Stick the phone in there, clamp it in, and it's been really good. It's pretty solid, so I want to keep this design. However, I can't use this bit, so here's what I'm going to do. This section unscrews, that comes out there, that comes off. Throw that away. This is the section I want to use. Remember that little hole I've got in my dash? Well, how about I fit something like this into that hole and then just attach that to that. Now this is too wide for this. Now I could make one of these, but you know what, I'm just going to grind this side down so that it fits. And that'll be pretty much it. I will also be drilling a new hole for the charging cable to go in right beside that to keep it nice and neat. So let's get this apart and see if we can get this to fit nice and tight. Just a bit of grinding. Again, this all comes apart, so it's pretty easy to work with. And once it's installed, I can actually extend it. And it's got this adjusting ball thing here, so could work out pretty good. Let me grind this, see if it fits that. That should work. Stick the bolt through there, stick that on there. Going to need a washer at this side. Back in a sec. Probably put a washer this side as well. Now, because this U-shaped thing, it's actually got little indents or outdents, whatever you would call them. It is actually clicking into place at the right place, so that should work fine. That will be mounted on the dash. Bit there, tighten it up. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's see if we can attach this to the dash now. Right, I had a wee look. The only way to get access to the underside of that is in there, because the wiper motor sits kind of below it. I cannot get in from the underside. You've got all the gauges, all the wires. You would have to have hands like that wiggle. Nah. So take this glove box out, should be able to get in there and attach that on, and we'll be done. So I went ahead and removed the glove box. Woohoo! So now we've got access for mounting this. That'll go in there. This is still going to be a little bit awkward, so bear with me, because I need to get the old washer and nut on at the same time. I'll do a little finger recce to see where I was supposed to go. Oh, right there. Okay. Okay, let's get my, what do you call this? Arm, I guess, back on. You know what, I am right-handed, so I'm going to put the adjuster on the right-hand side. That's pretty good. I think it needs to come down a bit. A bit there. And then this thing. And this thing. Then this thing. It's pretty good. Oh, I think it's good. That goes in there. I can extend it out. I'm happy with that. I'll give you a driver's eye view. Right, that's in front of my head. A wee bit far away actually. I could extend it out, and because I've got that ability, I shall do that. Nice. See what I didn't tell you? This is also going to be my multimedia station, my GPS, my speedo, and it might even be my phone. So it's an all-round system. I haven't told you about the music situation yet. We'll get to that soon, trust me. So I need to work out where the cable is going to go. It's going to come out this side and disappear into the dash up here. Just a little hole, maybe just a bit bigger than a 1/4 inch to get the lightning cable through for the iPhone. Although I should plan ahead in case I get a bigger phone. I mean, a bigger phone connector. And with a bit of luck, where I've mounted this means that I can also use it for filming the road ahead. Yeah. Dash cam. Pretty groovy. So I've drilled my hole for my power cable. I'll plug in there. And yes, I remember the grommet. All we're waiting for now is somewhere to hook it up. And that's what we're waiting for, my friends. Where are you? While we're waiting, I want to add a bit more strength to this. You can see it's a bit wibbly. So I think all I really need to do is add a square bit of steel on the inside, just to stop that lateral movement. And then I will cut the carpet, figure out where this is going to mount, drill some holes, both both sides and probably attach it with rivnuts. And I think I'm going to paint it rather than carpet it, so let's do that. That'll do it. Okay, I need to cut up some carpet, some insulation, see where this is going to go, drill some holes, get it bolted down finally. Right, the floor's all ready to receive. I've drilled my holes, might as well give it some paint. Well, my missing part has still not arrived. Very disappointed in Amazon today. Anyway, I've rebuilt the centre console. It's all attached to the floor. Carpet has been re-glued. Might as well show you that. I really need to paint that. I just keep forgetting. I'll just paint it the same colour as the dash when I eventually do it. Anyway, there's my centre console. It's much the same as it was yesterday, except now it's the same colour as the dash, and it's attached to the floor. And I made a mess with the Sharpie, so that's unfortunate. I do intend to get nice floor mats, but not get around to that. Just remembered actually, my first aid kit can sit in there. There we go. It's new home. Nice and handy for me, right next to the sharp edges. It's where it's going to be needed. So, my cable is through there, waiting for something to go there, but you're going to have to wait, unfortunately. Right, I'm going to go in the house and go into the basement, because you know what will happen? Amazon guy's waiting around the corner and he'll deliver it as soon as I finish up. So, see you in the next one. Told you. They're really sneaky that way. So what have I been waiting for? This is a dinky wee power inverter. 3 USB slots. One's a fast charge or quick charge. The other 2 are normal USB and 2 110 outlets. The big on off button in the middle. And what's more, behind this, cigarette lighter. So ideally you're supposed to plug this into your cigarette lighter, which I don't have. So I'm just going to snip these 2 wires, wire it directly to the fuse box. But it means that I've still got a cigarette lighter if I need it, for all those cigarettes I'm not going to smoke. Okay, let's install. I'll probably just attach it with double-sided tape or Velcro or something. First thing I'll do, I'll check it, make sure it works in the truck before I snip wires. Testing is complete. It works. It's pretty cool actually. It's even got a fan inside it just to keep everything nice and chilled. So as I say, I'm going to mount it a bit there. Double-sided tape for now, I think. Not sure. Might be good at that sort of angle, but oh, whatever, overthinking it. So I've not snipped the wire yet. I'm going to snip it right at the end, really, so that I've got enough wire to go up, over and down into the fuse box. So I will do all that, bring you back for testing. We are wired up. Phone is in its holder. Wires through the dash. So when I turn the ignition on, and then I press that button, it should turn blue. And it does. So then I just plug in my USB into there, and my phone should show that it's being charged. I'll show you the phone while I'm plugging this in. Right now. Oh yes. Fantastic. Now it does have a fan in it, as I said, but it's pretty quiet, so that's good. Okay, another job done. Actually, if I leave that on, yeah, the button stays on. It's not it's not an occasional, you know what I mean? It'll stay on till you switch it off, which means every time I turn the ignition on, if the phone's plugged in, it should start charging. Yeah. Excellent. So that means the next step will be Bluetooth speaker. I'll explain about the Bluetooth speaker situation and why I've gone for an inverter on the next video, so make sure you tune in for that. But that's a pretty good win for me. I can use the phone for pretty much everything. It's a bit like being Back to the Future, you know, when Marty's got his digital camcorder, but way better. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Big win. Bye bye.